Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play SRW Z. In the last part we met Renton and Eureka, the protagonists of Eureka 7. In this part, Renton's going to make a literal leap off a cliff to get a vital piece of technology to Eureka so that she can properly pilot her unit. And in the process, he's going to end up conscripted into the pilot seat. There we are. We got more plot to deal with, or at least continuation of the rest of the plot. Gave us you just gave the emitter drive to your 14-year-old grandson. Okay, buddy. You do that if you want to. Oh, here's the Gecko State. Yeah, this is Holland over here. Eureka's also part of the Gecko State. So, yeah, this is Holland. He's pretty much the leader, more or less. And then we got... oh, hang on. I'll go through them in a bit. When we actually get control again. Hello? Oh, right. Stop. Stop. Let me read. And days have begun. This is the second Eureka 7 track. It's great. Like, both of them are great, but this is better. Yeah, so, Renton's such a dork. He's great. Yeah! So now we've got our main characters together again. Well, not again. Together. So now we have Renton here. He's going to be acting as Eureka's sub-pilot for a while. He only has level 1 lift technique, but you can tell from that he's probably going to be a fairly important character in the story, because he actually has a skill, as opposed to most, and some pilot stats, as opposed to other sub-pilots where they wouldn't have those usually. Doesn't have that S in air, not so great. Also, stats are pretty bad compared to Eureka's, unfortunately. Like really bad by comparison. In fact, literally the only stat that he has that is even slightly that's even slightly comparable is his defense, which is only 1 below Eureka's, despite her being 4 levels higher. Everything else is a lot worse, which is really sad. Anyway, so Renton adds a fair amount to the Nirvash. Renton adds Invincible, which is very helpful, and Gain, which is also quite helpful. Aside from that, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, and, oh wait, no, it has one more attack, which is an all attack, but Eureka can't do it yet, because she doesn't have level 5 lift technique. So basically, it's the exact same thing as it was before, except it now has a new and far better track. Well, not far better, you know. It has a better track. I love them both. Both of them are great. But Days is better. Also, we've got Talho, who is the captain of the Gecko Go, which is this battleship here. Talho has level 3 lift technique, level 1 support attack, and focused attack, which means that her all attack is going to be more powerful, or is going to be going to get less of a penalty when attacking squads. And she comes with Excel and Focus, a bit weird for a battleship. And her squad leader bonus, or like her battleship bonus, is units that units adjacent to her take 10% less damage. Pretty good. Not great for units from her series, because these things ain't built to they ain't built to take damage. That's for sure. They're definitely built to avoid it. So seems a bit strange, but oh well. Also, we've got a sub-pilot here who is I don't know who you are. I'll be honest. Let me just. Yeah, not sure what. Oh, okay. His name is Hap, according to Nobody New Type in chat. Thank you very much for that. Right, he has Scan and Guard. Decent for a for battleship sub-pilot. And this man. Also unsure what his name is. And he brings Snipe and strike for the team. Very helpful. The Gecko Go itself is okay. It's got good movement, which is nice, and a decent amount of HP. It's better than the Glomar, at least. And weaponry-wise, it's okay. It's got an all attack, 25 shots. Here we are. This man's name is... Yeah. Mustache man's name is Kengo. Oh yeah, I can see that now. I can just about translate that. I can just about recognize translations of like katakana. Can't actually translate them very easily without pulling up a translation sheet, but I can recognize things most of the time. Some of the time. Anyway, yeah, so the Gecko Go's weaponry starts with an all attack with 25 shots. That's quite nice to have. B rank on land though, careful of that. And then this big cannon, 15 energy cost, also B in air, B on land, and finishes off with a map attack with an interesting shape. Okay, so we've got one big wide blast, and now this map attack is 2 split blasts. Okay, well, yeah, there we are. That's the Gecko Go. It's all right. It'll take some loving to actually be useful, unfortunately. Unlike things like the Minerva and the unlike battleships like the Minerva that are just powerful just from the off, as it were. And finally, we have a new squad of lifters. This is Holland. He has level 5 lift technique. He has will up on evade, and he has level 1 commander, which is why he's got the commander aura around him. Very helpful. His squad leader bonus is his squad leader bonus is plus 20% damage to flying enemies. It's pretty good, especially for fighting things from his own series, which are almost entirely flying units. That's just 20% extra damage against that. That's good. Spirit-wise, he comes with focus and sense, which is a good set. And yeah, his stats are really good. Like better than Eureka's in almost every way, actually. And his LFO is the his LFO is pretty good for the most part. The Nirvash has slightly better mobility. However, this thing has slightly better bulk. It's got more armor and more HP, and its weaponry is generally a little bit better. Although slightly more range focused, which is interesting. Yeah, so Holland's really good. And then we've got what are your names? We've got Matthew over here. Yeah, we got Matthew. Yeah. He has level 4 lift technique, level 1 support defend, and will up on evade. He has excel and focus. He's got his ace bonus is plus 10% evade, and he comes with a subpilot for some reason. This man is not sure what this man's name is. Yes, that's it. This man's name is Stoner. Yes, that's his name, I think. Stoner, yeah. Yep, that's a great name, especially for some, for rabble-rousing revolutionaries. So we got Scan and Vigor as his spirits. This machine. Let me just see if I can translate that to see. Give me a second. Let me just. I don't want to just mess this up, so I'm just going to translate this directly. That is Terminus 606. That's what it is. I remember it now. Yeah, so the Holland's machine is the Terminus 909, while Matthew is in Terminus 606. And finally, Hilda here is in a Terminus 808. Hilda herself is worse than the others generally. She has level 3 lift technique, level 1 support attack, and cooperative attack, which means that any support attack that she performs will automatically be a critical hit. She starts with alert and trust. And her ace bonus is plus 20% money earned. Yeah, she's not great. She's okay, but not great. Yeah, so Matthew here is slightly more focused on melee attacking. Hilda slightly more focused on ranged attacking, or not melee attacking, post-move attacking. But unfortunately, you're unlikely to actually ever field either of these two in a up front when you've got people like Holland here to go up front instead. So, let us get on with this. Now that we actually have a squad, dealing with these guys shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, that is one downside with Gecko Go. No post-move attacks at all. Unlike the Minerva and the Glomar, but like the Argama, this basically means that you're going to have to feed them kills until Talho gets enough PP to be able to learn hitting away, just like Bright himself, unfortunately. So yeah, makes her quite difficult to use in that respect, unfortunately. Right. So the lifters' tri-attacks, aside from Eureka, are all pre-move, which is a shame. Oh well. So, these guys are in wide formation, which means I should really focus them down with center formation, to be honest. Yeah, so we've got some actual squad-on-squad combat now, which I think is the first time this has happened. We've had squads in the past, but I think this is the first time in Setsuko's route that we actually face enemy squads. Aside from the Titans, actually, but in the fights with the Titans, you're not. Hang on. In stage 8, hang on. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Yeah, you fight the Titans in squads. Oh, 1 second, everybody. Sorry about that. False alarm. I thought someone had knocked on my door. Sadly, it's because my door doesn't have a doorknob anymore, so it kind of opens itself sometimes. Yeah, so center formation should do fine for dealing with these guys. And do I bother with the focus on Matthew's part? Probably not, to be honest. 90% is plenty. I'll roll on 90%.